Alrighty, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a highlight, but I am going to comment on this game because I know a lot of people struggle against this kind of strategy, especially TVT is pain. I played this game on stream 2 days ago, so 2 days ago from my one day ago from the recording, so April 28th. It's the stream of April 28th, 2025. This was a very odd game to play. You can see already in the beginning, he types hi, and I'm already suspicious because no one types this much, or no one generally types and isn't either proxying or choosing you. It's a pattern in the community, it's something I have learned multiple times, and I'd rather not pay the price for that if I don't pay attention. So you see me scouting around a little bit more than I usually do. His SEV is kind of lurking around, not sure why he's staying, but whatever. On his side of the map, he's playing I think he played CC first, because that would explain his Rax timing. A little greedy over here, but I fortunately don't get any delays because of his SEV shenanigans. My Reaper goes out, and I play this game normally. What is this guy doing? I am able to see that the command center is finished. I don't quite kill anything. I kill the first Marine and then I don't run away. You can actually tell, so this is a theme of this game, you'll see this a lot, so I don't condone this behavior, but I joke about it because people like this only do it for attention, and you guys might remember on stream, I didn't mute him. I let him talk. So, I would be careful about this because some people do get tilted off of seeing people type easy all the time and all the shit talk. But I'm not someone who generally gets tilted by shit talkers. I find it kind of funny, if anything. He's going up to starboard here and he's trying to just tech up. I think I should have attacked him, but again, I don't know what's up here. So again, I'm not going to be too mad at myself for not doing that. We don't know what's here, but we can just do damage and be annoying and have some map presence. Tank comes out and I have to back off. Mad Natural is already done and gonna be mining soon. Oh, I don't realize this. Oh. Liberator comes out and I'm trying to just slowly chip away at the Marine count, but I am getting a bit too close with this. Liberator is going to be coming out as well. He's actually building a base here, that's kind of funny. And there's a Rax here, which I see, and I'm kind of curious as to what the heck going on over here. Viking comes out so he can actually shoot the Liberator away because Reaper Hellion doesn't attack air. I think my idea is to try to do damage to this, but he can't kill me because Vikings can land. His Marine count was killed here. He did come to my base for no reason. I don't know why he's thinking to do this. Like, why do you take ninja bases? Who knows? But, maybe I guess because it doesn't make any sense. He adds on his second factory. Starport has reactor on it. And my Reaper Hellion again is trying to do damage, but he is able to kill that now because it's enough. His Rax, I guess, is just standing here as like a guard. Stim is just about done as well. And for now, I'm just massing units. I don't know what I'm going up against, so we don't fully know what's going on. I think it would be better if I had like a Marine or so just like walk around and see if this is here. Because if I cancel this base, he's only on 2. And it's even game. But because he has this base, this isn't fully counting as one base though, because it's only one SEV. So it's like, he has 3 CCs, but not full 3 base economy. But again, it's a ninja base that I don't know about. So you don't actually know what kind of game you're playing. And again, I'm just trying to shark around and do damage. We don't know where his air army is, so we don't actually know if he could cancel this. The Liberator sieges up and just does damage. I stemmed the Marines, and I didn't actually target fire the tanks first, which was not great. But now that we have the numbers, we can just walk up to him, cancel this, which is good for us. But we can't push into him. But canceling this base is amazing. Why are we walking this way, Keelan? Misclicking like crazy. I definitely should have backed off. He has the air army advantage and he can definitely use it now. I think I'm trying to barely use the range of Viking vision, but I know that he has more. Yeah. So we're chipping away at the numbers that he has, but we can't fully engage him. But canceling his base is amazing because we're still lowering his economy. We're still being annoying. My +1 armor and attack start, and I think I am missing no, I'm not missing Comet Gel. I haven't, and I have Stim already. So his Rox is still moving. He's just going mass tank for now. We see a 4th base here, and I'm landing my 3rd. And seeing the Viking count he had, you see me add on another starport and another factory, and I land my 3rd base. I am a little bit under for the quota of 10 SCVs per minute. I am at 52 SCVs at 8 minutes, which is not the greatest, but hey, whatever. Again, the big mistake is not seeing this, not knowing that that's there. And I definitely don't have the air on me to fight this. So definitely shouldn't be here, but I'm just trying to shark around and see what happens. I scan to see what's going on. And again, there's no Thors, there's no like anti-air on the ground. So I am noticing that. I'm not sure what he's doing. Marauders would help here, but not with this kind of numbers. In this scenario, you actually would just want to win the air war, because you don't want to try massing Marauders against tanks. It's not a good idea. It's better to just win the air war outright, which is why you see me start +1 ship weapons, and then just have Liberators. Because against certain mech players, with less tanks, you can use Marauders against this kind of comp, but because it's just tanks, it's not smart. And I am looking for other bases, but we don't know if he has any other bases. So, we don't know what's going on. Bad idea. But again, I'm trying to use my marine count, but bad idea. I'm walking into tank range. I need to run. My +2 armor and attack are a bit late here, but I am adding on a 2nd armory just to help with ship weapons and vehicle plating, because I know that's what he'll be focused on too. And you see me adding on more Viking production in contrast to other things, because I know the air war is going to be so important in this game. And I scan here just to see what's going on. And I'm just seeing what other bases he has. He's just trying to slow push me with turrets. I'm not sure why he decides this is a good idea, but he did anyway. And I see the racks here, and I'm just like, oh, here's the barracks. Maybe kill this so we can stop the factory production for a bit. And we see him come towards me. I definitely should not be here, but I'm just trying to do damage to Vikings. But he has more tanks still, so he can still do quite a bit. +2 attack starts for me, and +2 armor is a bit delayed here for no reason. And he keeps having his Vikings like lurk around for too long. He stays for too long, so I try to punish him for that. And I'm just sitting here thinking he might try to move out or something, but again, he's turtling pretty hard. But again, it's 60-something SCVs to 80, so I am still well ahead in this game. And also, he's hilariously supply blocked right now, which is why you see this happening. I add on a sensor tower to protect this base, and I add on more command centers. I'm kind of annoyed I didn't find this base, but whatever. Can I blame myself? No, because I didn't really know what was going on. I was just like, oh, when I found out later. I was thinking to try to use this ledge, but I turned out to just walk into a base being built, so hallelujah. Ooh. And again, this is the advantage of tank range right here. He has this number and he can do this. His Vikings are trying to give his tanks vision, but it's not quite working, so he has to back off. Whereas I'm slowly chipping away at the turrets that he's building. But you would not want to land on this, because it would not be worth it. I might think about this a few times, like you see me doing this, but it is not worth landing on, simply because you lose all your Vikings. I engage into this knowing I have more, and he has no turrets here. I think I do land here, even though I don't think it's worth it. Oh my. Yeah, so the idea usually works, but this is so many tanks, it doesn't matter. Of course, he types easy at me, knowing that he saw me pull a dumb maneuver and got punished for that. But it's a good idea knowing we're lowering the tank count. But again, we don't know what else is behind this. We see him now adding on 4 starports with Tech Labs, and you know, BCs are gonna happen. Triple armory for him. I think I have double. For the most part, honestly, it's been a bit of an interesting game. I think I'm playing mostly fine, except for the lack of scouting on that base and just that stupid mistake. But outside of that, we've been okay. We add on our 5th base here, and you see me not making this a PF. Like, this is not a PF base because I don't need it. The focus is going to be the air war, and if you can run from the tanks and just win the air, you're fine. I love how this guy keeps typing easy. I bet you this is like a kid in his parents' basement. So this base is probably going to be mining out soon. So he kind of has an extra base because this is on my side of the map in theory, but it depends. I don't expand here often. I usually expand 6 o'clock here. I don't go to that base until much later. My one Marine does see this factory just sitting here. I don't know why he's here. His tanks are moving to 12 o'clock to try to expand here. My Viking count just kills the factory. Oh, I think, yeah, that's him scanning. And another factory just dies. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think it registers in my brain that he's just killed all his factories because he's doing this. Wow, it's 4 fucking... No. It's hecking 5. 1, 2, 3... No, 7. I can't count for shit, sorry. Seven Port BC. Holy shit. Bro. Wow. So again, he's able to kill all this stuff. And that's why he has a certain tank count. He expands to 12. I expand to 6 and 7 base here. Or sorry, 5th and 6th bases. I'm thinking that 7 o'clock position. That's not. That's above 6 o'clock. Blah. He's going up to +2 in terms of ship weapons, ship armor, and vehicle and attack. I think I'm also there in terms of upgrades. Yeah, I have it too. Except I only have +1 armor. I don't have +2 because it just starts now. I have a fusion core. I'm pretty sure this is for Liberator range. I don't ever think of playing BCs into BCs because I don't like that game and I think that's bad. Especially because we don't know who's ahead. Because BCs are good if you're ahead, but they're shit if you're behind because you just get smothered. Because mass Vikings. And I'm looking for an angle to use the Liberators, but because he has turrets everywhere, there's nothing I can do. So... And you don't want to land on here. You don't know where the Vikings are, and you don't know what else he has. It would not be smart to lose all your Vikings right now. Caitlyn and her bad movements. Ooh, these tanks are gonna die a little bit. And I'm just killing the turrets. You see, I'm not actually focusing the tanks right now. I'm focusing the turrets. The Bio Army accidentally walks forward. He's typing easy again. And the BC show up at my 6 o'clock base. So the Liberators are going to be able to do quite a bit of work because the turrets have been shelled. I cannot save this base because I'm actually not looking at all. As you can tell, there's no reaction to the BCs right now. Only the Vikings moving. And I'm slow pushing my tanks here with, whoopsies, missed siege. The Viking count, the trick to the Vikings is you have to focus fire to be able to one-shot them. I actually suspected he was going to jump onto my army here, but I didn't actually know. So we are lucky he didn't, but we are still sitting here, which is not great. I definitely should be more aggressive with this army. Yeah, I think I'm scared of if he comes here and I don't have Vikings. Maybe that's why I stayed back. Other than that, I don't see a reason why I did. Maybe I just forgot. Oh, no tanks. And again, his BCs show up here. And again, I'm trying to keep my range and my distance and just focus fire. You see me focusing 1 BC at a time. The Yamato cannons are obviously going to be annoying, and they gain value for the BCs, but he's still losing BCs. This isn't free. He got to kill all my tanks, but he's still losing BCs like crazy. So this isn't free to him. And yes, he kills 6 o'clock, but look at all the BCs dying. Also, he's able to surround me here. And I think he warped on the left and tried to do a 180 on me. And even if I'm losing my Vikings, I'm still doing damage. I am still attack moving. +3 ship weapons is starting. This army gets overwhelmed, but the BCs got it wasn't worth it. He lost so many of them. +3 ship weapons and +3 armor also starts for him. I don't quite reclaim 6 base yet because I think I forget to, or I'm just building more orbitals. And I do have to focus on tanks to be able to siege him. So Viking tank is my option here. And I coincidentally am standing here, and he's coincidentally right there. So we didn't know that was gonna happen. That's just funny accidentals. I definitely should be running the army away and only kiting the Vikings. You can tell I'm actually move commanding a little bit here. And I am actually moving the whole army instead of just the Viking count. But all these BCs just die for nothing. Well, I say nothing, but he's probably killing tanks while doing this and Vikings. But for cost of what the BC is to what he's killing, it's not worth it. I should use a Liberator here. I don't know why I don't. Maybe I forgot, because I think I might be believing there's turrets here. And I think to attack here on this angle, because I'm gonna try to use this or this, but because I forget what tank range is in this game of it. I kind of forget half the time. And turret range. But turret range can be upgraded, so I forgive myself for that. Liberators go out to siege to this tank. And easily he's able to overwhelm this a little bit, only because I forget tank range. I stand with the Marines in a little bit. I only land 2 or 3 Vikings. I don't land everything, because I know that won't help me. That was a mistake and a half. Whoopsies. Liberator siege is up here. And he's expanding to the bottom right and to this base, because he knows that I can overwhelm this. He's trying to mass BCs, I think. He's somewhere around here. Right here. And mass BCs is all a numbers game. It's having enough to be a threat. And the thing about BCs is it only works if you're ahead. In this scenario where there's this many Vikings, like let's look at the unit count here. 26 Vikings is a problem, and you only have 8 BCs. That is terrifying. Like, my army would be scary to have. The PF just dies because he's not repairing. And at this moment, I return back home because I don't know where he is and I don't know where he jumps to. You see me building more turrets. This one probably is not very well defended. I actually forget to rebuild my turret here. But you see me defending this base more because I know I need the rich gas. And I'm also trying to see if he takes this base, because this base would be pivotal to him. And we see this happen. We see this base here now. And we're thinking, huh, what did you expand to? The move command is not great for me because that was goofy. And we coincidentally also ships in the night. Blah. Ships in the night barely miss each other, and he just sees my army and comes towards me. The thing I have to be careful about is because he has turrets right here, so he can force me into a bad fight. But I can kind of just stand up to him like this because Viking counts are Viking counts. He has more BCs coming, obviously. He can do more. I do have to build more tanks because I lost all of them. But I'm not losing my air army like he is. He's not losing minor units. He's losing big battle cruisers. And he doesn't have the gas bank to do this all the time. We have the same mineral bank because I think we have the same amount of bases, except I have less workers. But he definitely needs it more than I do because he's building all the battle cruisers. And we see him reestablishing here. I try to use the lib to slow it down, I guess. And the scan sees the BCs. He is gonna Yamato the Liberator. So, not much I can do about that. Ah. Marines accidentally walking a tank fire here. His battle cruisers are kind of just sharking the map because he knows he can't engage this. That would not be smart. And if I'm smart, I slowly chip away at his turrets. I obviously can't walk up to the tanks because that wouldn't be smart. But I am still a threat. All the turrets again. This guy, he loves turtling, man. And also, it doesn't help because he's actually costing money, minerals to do this when I kill them, whereas I have a 3,000 bank. So it doesn't help him in any way. The BCs are shark in the map, and so am I. I'm just on this side of the map, and he's on the other. And again, he shows up at my northern base. Again, there's nothing I can do about this. This will die. And I need to slow chip him, but I need to be able to defend at home. So it's a matter of allocating enough resources at home to protect myself, but also having enough on the defense where if he were to warp onto me, he wouldn't kill me. So it is a bit of a ping pong game of trying to find him. We still got 1 BC for our troubles, but we did unfortunately lose the base. And he's building here. I think his plan is to expand here. Oh no. Well, whoops. The tanks are just sieging up now, just to shell these. I don't think I needed to siege them though, but it does help with damage. But was it needed? No, because now I'm not mobile. So, oh well. See, yeah. So now you see me just moving the tanks, but I have to keep the Vikings back. Because there's no tanks here. He types easy because he's killing this base and having a great time of himself. And he is trying to slowly chip away at me. He is killing orbitals as you see here. But it's not like he's doing this all for free. Like, he loses a BC right there, and he doesn't have the gas bank he needs to maintain this. And I kill, what, all these BCs? No way, I don't kill all of these, right? No, I killed 3 of them, okay. I kept the factory alive for tank production. I guess I thought that was a bigger priority. I don't know, both of them were dying. Okay. And then I come back to this side of the map. And we're slowly chipping away at the turrets again, and his defenses that he's building up. I think he wins this. Yeah. And he is slowly expanding more. He has this base now. He's going to get this base. The scan actually finds him, so we do actually know where he's going next. For some reason, he fights in turrets, which makes no sense. And he's not using the Yamato cannon until too late. And you can see my Viking count is high enough where I'm one-shotting battle cruisers. And these are 3-3 battle cruisers. These are very strong battle cruisers. And so he knows this is a problem now because I can one-shot him. No Thors involved. Also, I'm building Marines only to help with killing turrets. Because there's no tanks left. He has nothing on the ground left. It's just battle cruisers. And he knows that if he lets me stand up to him, he's done for. So he needs to force a fight in the turrets, or he needs to back off. And he's not able to hold this ground because the Vikings are just one-shotting stuff. I am trying to kite and trying to keep him away from me so he's not just killing stuff like on top of me. But I'm easily able to out-kite him because, you know, Viking movement speed is faster. And he loses all those BCs, which is probably the most devastating thing he's probably seen in his life. Jokes aside. Jokes aside, he is actually quite the BMer, but he also is quite the... This is one of those players where it's like, it feels good to win. It feels good. Because you know you shut him up. And he taps out. And I'll show you something here. Both of us lost workers for that. And at the ending, he has 64 workers and I have 23. That's how much devastation he caused. So it's 26 or so Vikings that one-shot battle cruisers at max upgrades, which is comical. And that is how you shut down one of the worst shit talkers ever. Thank you for watching. I will be back in the next video.